Welcome, everyone, to Dicks, Dorks, and Destinies. I'm your host, Chapel, and today I am here with the Kid and Crash, and we're talking about We Told You So. The Borderlands movie was, in fact, a disaster and continues to be.
Do what?
Do what?
What was that?
I don't know.
No. Well, first, we can barely hear you. And second, I didn't hear what you said. That's what we were asking.
Oh, I was joining in on my fucking laptop because my phone's about dead.
Ah, okay.
Sound like my daughter. My phone's on 1%. Don't you ever charge your phone?
Oh, my
No.
phone's on 32%, asshole, not 1% like your daughter. I have at least 31 more percentage than she does.
It's too early to do math. I mean, math.
I had a comment there, but then I remembered who we were talking about, and I was like, I'd probably no. That's not a good no.
And if you can't really hear me that well, I can probably take off the headset.
Well, we can hear you better now.
He probably looks funny sitting in his living room.
Do what?
Huh?
I am sitting in my living room.
I
That's what
said,
he.
your hair looks lovely today.
That's not what he said. He said you probably look funny sitting in your living room with your headset on.
Yeah, well, I mean, laptop's in the living room. I'm in the living room. I'm sitting in the living room with my headset on.
So before we get into this, do you want to talk about what happened the other day, or you want to just leave that out?
I mean, are you talking about in the show or are you talking about now?
I was talking about in the show, but yeah.
Yeah, we'll leave that out.
All right.
I'll be more than happy to talk about it afterwards.
Yeah, no, we're good. Um, So no, apparently on its opening weekend worldwide, um, the Borderlands movie grossed a whopping $4 million.
4 million?
Yeah, that was it.
That's
Damn, that
about
is bad.
200 less than Deadpool.
$200 or 200 million.
200 million. Told you it's too early in the morning to do math. I mean, math.
I don't know.
No, I'm trying to go to sleep. I'm not staying up 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Uh,
Oh, okay, okay. They got up to 8 million to cover their entire $120 million budget for the film.
They got 8 million.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. I'm still gonna be here. I just gotta. This headset is beeping for some reason.
Yeah, no, you're good. How you doing there, Crash?
I'm holding steady.
You sure about that?
Probably not.
I mean, we all kind of expected this. They did not advertise this movie to anybody that would actually watch it.
Mm-mm.
Like the And I heard people say, oh, you can't make it just for the fans, because it won't bring in new people. Well, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Because if you make something for the fans, you're going to make it accurate to the story, and you're probably going to make it a lot better than whatever the fuck this garbage is.
Yeah, I would say so.
It's already on YouTube for $25.
One of those is gonna be straight to DVDs.
It's going to be really fast. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. I don't know. From the casting was bad. I don't know why they made the casting the way they did. And as it turns out, I found out that this movie was primarily like casted and produced during COVID, like right when all the fucking uh, like really woke shit was happening.
Okay, well, apparently now my headset won't connect to this laptop.
It's not looking
Or
good
maybe.
either.
Fuck it. I'll just leave it off. I'll just be on my laptop.
You're good.
I'm just on the cell phone.
Okay.
So,
how well can you hear me?
I can hear you pretty well.
Okay. Oh, I guess we'll roll with that. What do we want to talk about today?
I mean, you know, we can talk about any other movies you got. Any movies that you guys are actually excited to see?
Okay.
Crash. Any movies that you've or any also we could also include any movies we've seen lately that we really enjoyed.
Nah, I've rented Ghostbusters Frozen Empire.
What'd you think of that?
It was okay. It's a little slow build up.
Oh, okay, I got you.
It's like Crash. Takes a
Yeah.
minute to get him wound up and going, and then once he's going, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
It could be worse. as the Borderlands movie has proven, it could be a lot worse. I saw.
I think my PlayStation just turned on upstairs.
I saw. Excuse me. I saw. Not Shin Godzilla. Godzilla -1 recently. And that one
Minus one what?
Is this the title?
Yeah, that's the name of the movie. Godzilla -1.
Minus one what?
Oh my god. Let's get this podcast started so we can put him to bed.
Dude, we've been recording. I did the full
Oh,
introduction.
yeah?
Yeah, I did the
I didn't
full
hear the introduction. My bad.
Jesus.
Yeah, who's sleeping now?
You.
I had technological difficulties, okay? So forgive me.
That's all right. Would you like to do our advertisement?
Chapel's
No,
the
I
only
mean,
one that
well,
have is the only one
yeah.
allowed to have difficulties.
Since now I know that the podcast is going, and yeah, today's episode is brought to you and sponsored by Equal Opportunity Insurance, where your privacy is our policy, and we have a policy just for you.
That's right.
Well, I mean, if we're talking about, well, I mean, I haven't seen the new Ghostbusters films, The Frozen Empire and Afterlife.
I've heard really good things about Afterlife, but I haven't seen it yet.
I want to see those films. I'm kind of a nerd for the Ghostbusters films.
You're not as big as nerd as one of our friends
Oh no, oh
who
no, 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 no. I'm far beyond that one.
who's making their own pack.
What?
And I mean, I wanted to watch Godzilla Minus One, but I just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah, that's really good. It's actually really good. It's probably one of the best movies that came out in 2023.
Why didn't they just call it -1 instead of -1?
Crash, buddy. I know you're not really into to to the whole Japanese culture thing, but it's just that it's a culture thing with them.
Yeah, I mean, the film really doesn't deal with. I mean, it deals with Godzilla, but it's not really from all the others that they've put out. The monster verses, I'm just gonna call it. They're not centered around God. That film's not really centered around Godzilla. It's more centered around the people that's being affected by Godzilla.
Well, that and it it is it's not attached to the legendary uh, films.
I'm gonna go crash. Y'all have fun.
All right, enjoy your crash,
All right,
Uh,
we'll
Crash.
see.
Crash is crashing. The kid came in with technological difficulties. Didn't hear the entire intro.
No, that's all right. We've been recording for about 13 minutes now. So,
But no, I mean, I wanted to see. Well, Crash mentioned the Ghostbusters films. I want to see the Godzilla film
hmm
because that's it. I mean, it's not attached to Legendary, but all the Godzilla films that have been attached to Legendary thus far, I think I've seen them all.
yeah, I have not heard great things about Godzilla, Kong, uh, New World, or whatever it was called.
New World is actually pretty good as far as that film series it goes. I mean, there's how to put this in a nice way. It's not a bad film. It could be better.
hmm
And yeah, it could be better. It could be a lot better.
Yeah.
But I mean, as far as it goes as a monster verse film, and even though Legendary is the main proprietor of of that series, it's not a bad film. There's good action sequences and shit like that. The whole premise behind it is going back to that first Godzilla film for them and
Right.
the first Kong movie for them, which is Skull Island.
Right.
Whenever you finally meet Godzilla and Kong together, It's the one where they're fighting each other, and then the fight turns from them to them fighting Mecha Godzilla. Godzilla stays on the surface. Kong goes to Middle Earth or Hollow Earth, and he stays in Hollow Earth while Godzilla stays on the surface. So
Okay.
basically, two Alpha Titans protecting us from everything else.
All right. That being said, like I said, go watch Godzilla minus one. Great film. Um, have you seen anything recently that made you go, "Yeah, I'll watch that"?
I mean, whenever they introduced the trailer for it, I wanted to see Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Couldn't make it to the theaters when it
Right.
released. And like I said, I watched that last night. Uh, Storyline's a little confusing. And it's not really confusing in a bad way. It's confusing to me because of I don't know how much time has passed
Yeah.
in the films. I know, I mean, I know in one film, I think it's Dawn or War. We actually were. I'll just break it down as far as the timeline goes. In the first film, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, we're introduced to the simian flu.
Right.
The second film, I think it's like 5 years after the introduction of the simian flu.
Mm-hmm.
Could be 10 years. I might be wrong. I haven't looked anything up fully. I mean, I've looked it up, but I haven't really looked it up.
Right.
And then the third film is still within that time frame. Like maybe a year or two has passed after the first initial time time jump.
Yeah.
And then after the third film, which was War of the Planet of the Apes, between War and Kingdom, there's an undisclosed amount of time has passed.
Okay.
So I don't know I don't know what the fuck has happened in that time. I mean, granted, there's not much that could possibly happen. I mean, from all the film topography of the planet and everything else, basically Mother Nature has taken back over
Mm-hmm.
after we caused a fucking a virus, a plague, whatever that almost wiped humanity off the map and made apes intelligent.
Right.
I would just like to. I know the order in which these films run. I know that there's some time jumps in them. I wish they would just been a little bit more specific in the time jumps,
Yeah.
especially in this last film.
Yeah. I got you. Um, have you seen the previews for Alien Romulus?
The previews for what?
Alien Romulus.
Um, a little bit. I think I might have caught glimpses of it here and there.
Okay. Yeah, Alien
So,
Romulus. Uh, I think we had that in here before.
so I'm not going to say yes. I'm not going to say no.
Right.
Alien Romulus. Is this have to do? See, that's the confusing part about this title.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have to deal with the Romulans, or is it actually the alien, like the alien you and I know, the xenomorphs?
Yeah, it's the xenomorph. Well, you forget the Romulans from Star Trek. They get their name from Romulus and Remus from the Roman mythology.
Okay. Oh, yeah, no, I didn't forget that.
um, it okay. It doesn't look great, but it doesn't look terrible.
Okay, so you're having mixed feelings about it, just like I have with
Yeah,
the new Crow film coming out.
yeah. Um, have you seen the preview to the new Hellboy film?
No, I have not.
Hang on, I'll cue that up for us. We'll even stream it so that the people on
I
listen to
haven't
the
seen it, and I
podcast.
haven't seen oh, what fucking trailer have I not seen that I heard something about that I wanted to watch?
I'm actually really excited for the new Transformers film.
There we go. I've heard something about a new Transformers film, and they're talking about Shia LaBeouf coming back and Megan Fox coming back. Of course, I don't know how accurate that is because I don't.
That is, we will look at that trailer too. Then, okay. So let's see here.
Um, I've seen trailers. One trailer I know was fan made, but it still irritates me that Fox is going the way that they're going with it, or Sony, whoever the fuck is the owner of it. Um, the new Venom trailer I've seen.
Okay, give me a second.
Of course, people are still making jabs at Madam Web.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Madam Web was awful. It was an awful, awful movie. It's no wonder that it's no, it's literally no wonder that that didn't happen. Okay. Um,
While you pull that up, yeah.
Most people have no clue that in 2023, the best way to
I
make
just
money on
hit fucking pause. Stop doing that. Come on. Stop being a fucking pain in my ass. There you are.
all right. And before I get started, I'm gonna stream this so you can watch along with
How the hell
everyone.
do you stream anything?
Just go to Discord.
I'm on Discord.
Go to the chat on Discord.
Oh, the chat for this room?
Yeah,
Well, why didn't you fucking say so?
I literally just did.
And Larry just did.
I,
You
I
know, you're
way to
being
pay
a little bitch.
way to pay attention there, buddy.
You're being a little bitch.
All right, you ready to watch? Or no,
Yeah, go ahead.
have you joined on?
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll pop mine up afterwards.
Okay.
Clicky,
There's
clicky,
something
watch
going
stream.
on here. I need to
I'm not sure
understand
how I
it.
feel about this actor playing. Because
Like you do.
initially I thought it was a fan-made
That's exactly
trailer,
why you shouldn't be here.
but it's not.
You might say
Is that a fucking
demonic
raccoon
entity
going in
falls
someone's
under
throat?
our expertise. Crooked man's waiting on you.
That's interesting.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, you didn't want me to squash?
Squashing's good.
Heard tales about him all my life. Most just called him the Crooked Man.
I thought Big Red wasn't scared of anything.
Oh, I know something you're afraid of.
You hear something?
Your road ends in the dark like mine.
Let's just keep on coming.
It ain't even really begun.
Come on, Snake, let's rattle.
Let not your horns be troubled. By way they know not. I will make the darkness light. And the crooked things straight.
Yeah. They could have at least left the fucking last guy to play Hellboy. We could have brought back Ron Perlman.
Yeah. Not that this guy doesn't have a certain look that kind of fits the comic book version of him a little bit better. He just doesn't have the chin that's, kind of iconic to Hellboy. But I don't know.
Yeah. That was. It wasn't bad. It wasn't terrible.
It looks interesting, at least.
I mean, it could be worse. Oh, it could be a whole hell of a lot worse.
Okay, so
All right, let me.
there's the button that says share your screen.
Yeah, there's a button that says share your screen. You're a little bitch. Share my screen. Come on, share the screen. Ah. You are being a pain in the ass. So let's go here. Why are you being a pain in the ass?
It happens.
Maybe I can get it go this time. We'll find out. Clicky, clicky.
What seems to be the issue?
There we go.
There we go. All right.
Okay.
Give me just a second. Hang on.
Let me minimize this. Or do I need to keep it up?
Hang on. Let me see here. So we are going to. Nope. That's not what I wanted either. There we go. Okay. Ready when you are, sir.
You can see, correct?
I can see, and so can the people watching.
Amazon is not with physical products.
All right, go ahead and skip. Where's your audio?
Do what?
Where's your audio?
You should probably know that I have a really dark, unpredictable side to me.
Where do you
Like,
need it up louder or?
I cannot hear any of the trailer on your end. I hear your stuff, but I don't hear any of the trailer. It's pause the video. What's it called? The Last Dance?
I can turn on the subtitles. Or that didn't fucking help any. Let me see if I can adjust the fucking volume. Oh, that's down. That's up.
Yeah, it's not that. It's on Discord's in.
Oh, Discord's in?
It it's something you have to change in Discord.
What is it?
It's let's see here.
Because I'll just do this real quick. Hit stop sharing.
All right.
It's probably in the settings right here.
So under user settings, where
Oh.
you see where your profile name is?
Yep.
Okay, go to user settings, which is the cog. You're going to hit that. You're going to scroll down to video and voice and video.
Oh, there we go. Let's see. Nope.
And then you're going to scroll down to advanced.
My output volume?
No. You scroll down. Keep scrolling down. It might be
Advanced voice activity and advanced gain control.
I think so. It's been a while since I've fixed this in mine. Let's see here. Enter sounds. No. You're gonna go fast voice activity. No. Under audio subsystem, you're gonna see screen share.
Oh, I don't even see that. Oh, never mind. Let me try to do this again. Oh, that's my fucking no. Go here. Go here. Go where am Okay. Never mind. I'll just let you try it because it's not showing up for me
Okay.
where I can change it. Yeah, it's called Venom: The Last Dance.
Okay, give me just a second. I'll look it up.
Laptop is being a little bit of a bitch this morning.
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
Because that is channel settings. Voice settings. Volume, noise suppression, advanced voice activity.
There we go. All right. Let's see. Pop this open.
There we go.
You should probably know that I have a really dark and unpredictable side to me.
Stop speaking.
I'm giving you a chance, sweetie.
Say when.
When?
What are you?
We are.
We're Venom!
We are.
Venom!
No. Yeah, we are. Venom. We're gonna need to work on that.
Delicious! You take me to all the finest places.
I need time, love.
We always knew it was impossible. That we were alone in the universe. And it's our job to make sure that remains a secret.
Let's go get him. Oh, shit! We are fugitives. On the run. In the shit.
You're living the dream, my friend.
You mean it?
No! Any promises change. There has to be a reason they're after us.
Eddie, my home, has found us. Jesus Christ!
There's an army coming that cannot be beaten.
As long as Venom lives, everyone, everything will end.
We may not make it out of this alive, buddy.
Eddie, the time has come.
Be honest with me. How fast do you think you can get that thing to go without killing it?
Only one way to find out.
One moment.
Okay.
One moment. Okay. All right.
Okay. Yeah. With that, The Last Dance with Venom. I watched one that was, I knew it was fan made, but I was hoping that it was the accurate title. And it was Along Came a Spider. Because of the whole thing between No Way Home, and we got to see Eddie and Venom in No Way Home. And Venom got curious about Spider-Man. So with that, I was hoping that they would show that whole thing, where we would get a new Spider-Man film. Venom would separate from Eddie for a brief moment, or as you've seen in the trailer, them finding that little piece of Venom and capturing it, that making its way to Spider-Man, and we get the black-suited Spider-Man.
Well, it's funny you mention that, because I'm going to bring this up. We're going to pop this back open. Are you still watching?
Yeah, I'm still there.
Alright, hang on. I'm going to swap the audio back over. Speaking of which, I need to turn you down for just a moment. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Oh.
When will people wake up and realize that everywhere Spider-Man goes, chaos and calamity ensue? Everything Spider-Man touches comes to ruin.
You have power. And with great power, there must also come great responsibility.
Sometimes I feel like I've already seen everything that's gonna happen. And it's a nightmare.
That's how it starts. The fever, the rage, the feeling of powerlessness.
What is this?
It turns, good man.
I have this noise in my head.
Cruel.
Peter, what's going on? Open the door!
Do not open that door.
We're all asking the same question. How could someone promise to keep us safe? To protect us against any threat? Become that threat.
You're going to watch her die.
myself to it.
So,
Yes.
all right, hang on. I gotta turn you back up. There we go.
Okay. Yeah. See, that's not going to make any sense whatsoever.
Yeah, well.
Just like The Last Dance isn't really going to make any sense whatsoever.
No. But at this point, they don't care about making sense anymore.
That's where I was saying is, that this was, a fan-made film, but it introduced Eddie to Peter.
Yeah.
And it was called Along Came a Spider, which would make sense considering the fact that this version of Venom knows nothing about Peter Parker.
Yeah.
And it also introduced a couple of other symbiotes. The one being the black-suited Spider-Man symbiote and Anti-Venom.
Yeah.
Which would have made a hell of a lot more sense with them introducing Madam Web in the way that they introduced Madam Web.
I don't know. I think they just need to tear it down and build it back up from the ground up, because I don't think it's going to work otherwise.
But I'm looking forward to seeing the third Venom film. I like the Venom franchise that's been going, especially like Tom Hardy playing Venom.
Yeah.
Looking forward to actually finally getting a chance to sit and watch Deadpool and Wolverine, or the third Deadpool film. And since I see that mouse cursor hovering over that right there.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
Oh, I know it's a real thing. Everybody's in a major fucking uproar because Robert Downey Jr. is going to play Victor Von Doom in the Avengers Doomsday film.
I think they'll change it. I think it'll be a different version of Tony Stark who becomes Doctor Doom.
Which also goes in, well, I don't know, Doomsday and Secret Wars, because they've already announced Secret Wars coming out.
Mm-hmm.
They just haven't announced when. Those are actually their own comic book series within the Avengers.
Yeah. Well,
and
Secret
it
Wars
does.
has had multiple iterations of its own version. So.
Well, Secret Wars does have to deal with Doctor Doom, because he's in control of the villain side and someone else's control of the hero side, and they're basically battling it out till one side stands victorious.
Yeah.
Seen somewhat of a trailer for I Am Legend 2.
Yeah, and I don't believe that's an actual thing.
What? I Am Legend 2?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Will Smith is returning to his role in I Am Legend.
I'm seeing some other things like Iron Man 4.
Yeah, a lot of that is speculation, and trailers and fan made shit.
Yeah. Nosferatu is one that I'm interested in seeing. And then, yeah, Iron Man 4.
I mean, I get it. A lot of our favorite actors and actresses can't, continue to play the roles that we want them to play, considering the fact that they're getting older and the amount of time it takes for production of the films and so on and so forth. I mean, Hugh Jackman even stated it that he wanted his career to be more defined other than Wolverine.
Yeah.
I think something along the lines of Chris Hemsworth being diagnosed with cancer is the reason why he stepped down as Thor.
Yeah.
Not Evans. The other, Chris Pratt stepping down as Star-Lord because, well, I mean, of who his father-in-law is. And his father-in-law gave him the same advice as, there's a whole hell of a lot more to acting and being in films versus being known as just one character.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing some of these movies come out.
I mean, along with that, I mean, we still got the Crow film coming out this year.
Oh, that's going to be a disaster, dude. I don't think that movie's going to be very good.
I'm looking forward to seeing it because I would like to see films that we grew up with make a return. I'm still horrified at how they're telling the story.
That's the thing. I don't want to see movies I grew up with get remade because all the remakes and all the movies they've been coming out with these past few years have been shit. They've been absolute garbage. Hot, steaming, burning garbage. And I don't want to see something that I really like and enjoy become that. They've already done that with Star Wars. I don't want that to happen to anything else.
Yeah, they did that with Star Wars. Yeah. I'm just hoping that this film does not suck at this point. And who knows, I might be pleasantly surprised whenever it does come out.
I doubt it.
I know Beetlejuice 2 is coming out.
That looks like it actually might do decently, but who knows?
I mean, to me, that's just a continuation of the story of the first film.
Yeah.
All we've got is at least a good significant 14 years between the two films, basically. Even though they were shot in different eras.
Yeah.
Because I think I know Winona Ryder's coming back, and she plays Lydia. Michael Keaton's returning as Beetlejuice.
Mm-hmm.
And Jenny Ortega is coming in as Lydia's daughter.
Yeah, and Lydia's mom I can't remember her name, but she's also Catherine O'Hara. She'll be in it too.
And this is, like I said, this is at least 14 years after the ending of Beetlejuice. It may not have been 14 years in the entirety of the end of the film to now, but it's 14 years at least at the end of that film. Because Lydia was only like 14, 15 years old.
Yeah.
And now she's got a kid who's about 14, 15 years old. So it's actually probably a little bit more than that, but still.
Yeah.
We're going to see basically a grown-up Lydia, a unaged Beetlejuice, and a kid.
Yeah. We'll see how it works out. All right, guys, that's going to be our time for the day. Thank you all for listening. Please like, subscribe, comment, and let us know if there's anything else you want to see. Have a good day, everybody.
Have a good one.